I would have said, shut it down. I don't need the world seeing. Shut that down.
Someone on Twitter said it's time for Cat Williams to close the portals of hate because wow. 2024 has been a massive year of reckoning for some of the highly idolized faves in pop culture. And despite the astrologers having earmarked Drake's imminent downfall already, it's definitely surprising to see him being on such a tight and panicked defense since rising up to become the best-selling rapper of all time. But despite a blockbuster pop career that has broken records in an undefeated run that has outlasted even his most lionized rivals, it seems Drake's dominance is finally letting up. And it's all thanks to this ongoing beef with Kendrick Lamar, which many have now declared is one of the greatest beefs of all time, right up there with Tupac and Biggie, Jay-Z and Nas. But with this particular beef, a number of serious allegations have emerged from both sides, and it will be interesting to see how both Kendrick and Drake maneuver the aftermath of this battle. In a nutshell, Kendrick has destroyed Drake in a way that might have serious implications for his career and reputation. And that's not taking sides, it just is what it is.
Even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
And do we realize what it means for Drake to lose the internet? Yeah, that's a big part of his machine. Outside of the allegations that could have serious legal implications if they would turn out to be true, Kendrick structured his disses in a way that dismantled Drake's credibility as a genuine rap artist. Kendrick also created a narrative of there being undercover operatives in Drake's close camp, suggesting that not even his closest pals like him very much. It doubles down on the narrative that Drake is a culture vulture who rose through the ranks as a deceptive psychopathic narcissist with no legitimacy in hip-hop. Whew. This beef has certainly been a case study on how the rivals opted for different strategies. Kendrick going for deep reflections in wordplay, intellectual discourse, and a poetically orchestrated rollout of his multi-tune attack to affirm his lead as a lauded creative genius. It's the wordplay on striking a chord but really striking a minor, as that line plays on both the allegations and the use of keys on a piano. It's also the play on the title 616 in LA, which triggered a wave of decoding on the internet from Bible scriptures to Father's Day references and other subliminals. Drake, on the other hand, has focused more on his ability to win the internet and the culture with his polished cadence, melodic instinct, grasp of meme culture, and the ability to make instant hits with viral raps and high replay value. You can't beat Drake's when it comes to dropping a bop with instant mass appeal, even though in this particular battle, Kendrick has seemed to garner more virality in terms of numbers. Now, Kendrick played a long game on Drake being an outsider, which is largely thanks to him being biracial and Canadian, and then being pop-leaning, all which can fuel suspicion around Drake. On the other side, Drake has taken swipes at Kendrick's height, alleged domestic violence, which we need answers for, by the way. Overall, they both reminded us they're both considered as part of hip-hop's holy trinity, alongside J. Cole, who efficiently took the smart way out before the whole thing escalated. The rap battle, which started with the release of Like That from Future, Metro Boomin and Lamar, has ended up with Aubrey Drake Graham having to answer to a number of damning allegations charged by Kendrick. Amongst these include allegations of trafficking in pedophilia, the use of ghostwriters to create a false illusion of lyrical genius, an undisclosed use of Ozempic, and a certain cosmetic surgery to enhance the backside. And although this is a rap battle which exists in its own dimension with no material legal implications, questions are being raised about who Drake really is. And in addition to these lyrical charges brought forth by Lamar, one of the biggest blows suffered by Drake's authenticity as far as his street credibility is concerned. And when you listen to the way Kendrick has structured his disses in the handful of diss tracks he has rolled out, he really aimed to expose the dependability of Drake's ties to hip-hop and his native community. And on Sunday, Drake finally replied to some of the allegations leveled against him. In a track called The Hot Part 6, Drake claims to have intentionally fed Kendrick Lamar incorrect information about hiding an 11-year-old daughter. This was in response to alleged tea spilled by K-Dot in his Meet the Grams Molotov cocktail that Drake is hiding yet another child. Some wonder if he will later walk back on his whole "I fed you the information" angle and be open about having two children. And what if Drake just ran with some of what his fans have been speculating in the wake of Meet the Grams, that Kendrick took a bait and ran with it without thorough fact checking? It could have definitely been a moment of checkmate. But that's not quite the outcome from the Hot Part 6, in which Drake spends more time rubbishing Kendrick's claims than getting back on the offense to drop new bars against Kendrick's many entendres. And that's definitely far from the confidence he displayed when he kept taunting Kendrick about seemingly taking too long to reply, which Drake positioned as being reflective of Kendrick's fear to engage in the war. But by the end of the Hot Part 6, some people interpret Drake to be pretty much bowing out of the diss contest. The line, "You can drop 100 more records, I'll see ya later." If true, will Kendrick hold back on his side? Comment down below, like and share this video, and subscribe to the channel. This nasty exchange of nukes started on March 22nd when Like That from Future, Metro Boomin and Lamar dropped. In his verse, the Pulitzer Prize winner dismisses the notion that he is in a big three with Drake and J. Cole, rapping, "It's just me." He also compares himself and Drake to Prince and Michael Jackson, respectively, rapping, "Prince outlived Mike Jack." On the 13th of April, Drake fired back on a diss track titled Push-Ups, telling Kendrick that he ain't no big three and is being eclipsed by the likes of Travis Scott and Savage 21. Drake also poked holes in Kendrick's purity as an uncontaminated rapper, and he also went for Lamar's work on pop songs with the likes of Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift. While taunting Kendrick to come out of hiding and participate in the battle, Drake dropped a since-deleted track called Tailor Made Freestyle, in which he used the AI-generated voices of Lamar's idols Tupac and Snoop Dogg to go after him. That earned the Canadian rapper a cease and desist from Tupac's estate. Kendrick ended his silence on April 30th with the release of Euphoria, which shares a title with the HBO series that Drake co-produces. The song was marked by Kendrick's seething dislike of Drake as he went after Drake's parenting, the rumored BBL, as well as his credit and capabilities as a rap artist. "You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted," he spat. He also trashed Drake's use of AI. But the real trouble probably came days later on 6/16 in LA, which landed on May 3rd. It's here that Kendrick really began to drive home the idea that he has operatives inside Drake's label. Not once to bow out prematurely, within the day, Drake responded with Family Matters, an 8-minute track in which he suggests Lamar's child was actually fathered by his manager Dave Free. Drake also alleges infidelity and domestic abuse in Kendrick Lamar's relationship with fiancée Whitney Alford. He rapped, "You're the Black Messiah wifing up a mixed queen," and hit Vanilla Cream to help out with your self-esteem on some Bobby and quote, "When you put your hands on your girl, it is self-defense cause she's bigger." Okay, enough rapping from me for the day. Those lines also target Kendrick's height, by the way. And not much later after that, Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, and in the process drowned out Drake's retort, first with a quick turnaround when least expected, second with the doubling down on Drake's alleged family drama, and pens letters to Drake's son and parents in the process. And upping the score, Kendrick dropped Not Like Us within the next 24 hours. The upbeat song marked a retort to the charges that Kendrick is always rapping like he's trying to free some slaves, a line that has rightfully gotten Drake in hot water. Packed such punches as "certified lover boy, certified say what now?" and quote, "Say Drake, I hear you like him young, you better not ever go to cell block 1," and quote, "trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor." I feel like a rapper now. And now, fans await Kendrick's next steps. Will he double down and eviscerate Drake any further? Or will he be polite now that things have gotten this low? Share your thoughts in the comments, like and share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching until the end. Until next time, bye.